Huntsville, Alabama, as a huge number of President Trump's supporters touched base at a night rally for Senator Luther Strange, Republican Alabama. They passed a modest bunch of signs advancing Strange's adversary, previous state judge Roy Moore. Vote in favor of the virtuous man, Cal Zastrow, 56, told bystanders as he held a Moore battle sign and regularly bobbed with wired fervor for Tuesday's Republican essential spillover decision. "I'm voting in favor of Moore," one man let him know, getting a few flyers to take to chapel on Sunday. "We as a whole are," ringed in a lady strolling past. Through the span of the evening, it occurred again and again. Huge numbers of the individuals who appeared to the president's rally in this northern Alabama city, home to NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, said they immovably bolster the president and were eager to see him. Yet, they didn't plan to take after his suggestion to vote in favor of Strange, who has pulled in the substantial budgetary help of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's Political Activity Board. To go to the rally, you needed to affirm that you were voting in favor of Luther Strange. "I'm not voting in favor of Luther Strange, I can disclose to you that correct at this point. I'm voting in favor of Roy Moore," said Adina Payton, 55, an excited supporter of the president who lives in the region and shows undergrads. "I like that." Moore remains on his standard, despite the fact that he needed to pay the cost for it. Tuesday's overflow essential decision amongst Strange and Moore introduces an early trial of the president and the degree of his impact over the political development that he started. In coming decisions, it stays to be seen where Trump takes the development, or where the development takes itself. Various Trump supporters here said that a Moore win ought not be seen as a Trump misfortune. Moore beat Strange in the first round of the Republican Essential a month ago and has been driving in a few surveys in front of Tuesday's challenge. He is best known for having been twice expelled from the Alabama Supreme Court, first in 2003, when he declined to evacuate a landmark of the Ten Commandments from the court building, and again in 2016 when he requested the state's probate judges to resist the U.S. preeminent court's decision authorizing same-sex marriage. Inside the field here on Friday night, it resembled a Trump rally, not one for Strange. The group was spotted with red Trump crusade caps, however barely any t-shirts, stickers or signs advancing Strange. For Strange, the spillover is being battled for the most part on the wireless transmissions and in letter drops. For Moore, it is a grassroots exertion that depends on yard signs, revives and church systems, much like Trump's battle for president. Peculiar, who not long ago was named to the U.S. Senate Situate cleared by Attorney General Jeff Sessions, tended to the group for 4 minutes and left the stage, leaving the president to represent almost an hour and a half, conveying a frequently befuddling message all the while. Trump over and over asked his supporters to vote in favor of Strange, whom he called an incredible individual and an extreme, intense treat. But he additionally said that both the Republican hopefuls are great men and that if Moore wins, he would battle like damnation for him, in spite of the fact that he said it would be less demanding for Strange to win the decision against a Democrat in December than for Moore, who has a history pressed with disputable remarks and positions. "I may have committed an error," Trump said of his choice to help Strange. "I'll be straightforward, I may have committed an error." However, at that point he included, "Luther will win." Ben Bowles, a Huntsville Trump supporter who works in the auto deals industry, contrasted seeing the president with seeing the Pope amid a current excursion to the Vatican. He intends to vote in favor of Strange. "I welcome the way that he, in a brief time frame, has clearly earned the ear of the president," said Bowles, 44, including that he has perused reports about Trump's extensive telephone calls with Strange. "That impacts me, in light of the fact that for the residents of Alabama, so as to get what we trust our chosen delegates will do, they need to approach. What's more, Strange has demonstrated that he approaches." The earlier night, a few hundred more supporters accumulated at a noteworthy prepare stop in downtown Montgomery, Alabama, to watch a level-headed discussion between the two applicants and after that go to a rally with previous Alaska Representative Sarah Palin. Donnie Sue Wise, of Prattville, said she was exceptionally frustrated by Trump's support and rapidly sent him messages on Twitter and Facebook cautioning that Strange is a piece of the Washington overwhelm. "I don't think Strange will be his ally," said Wise, 68, who is hitched to a Baptist minister and works in land. Sitting in the front column at Moore's rally was mobile occupant Chu Green, a 71-year-old worker from Vietnam who wore a red "Make America Great Again" visor and held a hand-crafted sign that read, "Mr. President and Mr. VP, I adore you, yet you are incorrect. America needs Judge Moore." Off to the side was John Madalena, a Bikers for Trump part who goes to the greater part of the president's revitalizes in the range yet would not go to one supporting Strange. Palin and different speakers Thursday evening proposed that the president was deceived into supporting Strange, and Palin demanded that a vote in favor of Judge Moore isn't a vote against the president. At the Huntsville rally Friday, a few hundred nonconformists accumulated in an adjacent stop with signs that assaulted the president's positions and articulations, however influenced no immediate specify of the Senate race. A planner holding a cardboard sign that read "Would it be able to get any more peculiar?" said that she was alluding to the current political atmosphere and not endeavoring to play off Strange's last name. Faye Howe, 71, a resigned HR chief who moved from Scotland, said she used to be a Republican yet never again perceives the gathering and voted in favor of Hillary Clinton, in spite of the fact that she doesn't recognize as a Democrat. "This nation has done as such much for me, and I would prefer not to see it lost," she stated, tearing up as she talked. Inside the rally, the group over and over hailed Strange, yet there was recognizably greater fervor for the president. As Strange quickly tended to the gathering of people, a veteran of the war in Afghanistan whispered to a journalist, "I don't know who this person is." An adolescent in a Trump t-shirt shouted at Strange, "You suck." Romer Anderson, 43, a specialized author and father of 2 youthful kids, said regardless he needs to investigate Strange and Moore to choose who will get his vote Tuesday. Anderson voted in favor of Trump in light of the fact that the land designer shows at least a bit of kindness for the American individuals and isn't reluctant to push individuals to have awkward discussions. Be that as it may, the president's support just conveys a little weight, he said. That can help, Anderson stated, yet it doesn't simply put a blessing on it for myself, on the grounds that unless the president has been extraordinary companions with Luther for as long as 20, 30 years, has inhabited his home and seen everything that he has done, he truly doesn't have any acquaintance with him.